It's 2023, the world of anime has gone to its next stage, but before it's too late, I would like to be part of the One Piece fandom tradition and give you guys my version of the top 30 strongest One Piece characters. So let's get it. From numbers 30 to 26, at 30 I have Jinbei, aka the Fishman Goat. Yes, I'm a little bit biased with Jinbei, cause he is literally the GOAT, has saved the Straw Hats too many times to be downplayed. At number 29, I have Rob Lucci. Nothing much to say other than him having a mythical Soen, which definitely amplifies all his already incredible skills, along with incredible hockey, definitely puts him at this spot. 28, we got Boa Hancock. Her hacks abilities to turn you into stone if you find her attractive are way too busted, which is why I have her at 28. At 27, I have Crocodile, with his new bounty of nearly 2 billion speaks for itself, and it's very likely that he has improved dramatically since the last time we saw him. You couple his already amazing skills and abilities with the very likelihood of him having advanced forms of hockey, 27 is definitely his number. Now at 26 I got Suiryu of the Rain, aka Blackbeard's right hand. Only reason I have him at all in my top 30 is simply because he's Blackbeard's right hand, and there's the implication of right hands slash the first commanders always being regarded as the strongest after the actual emperors. At number 25 I have Kid, who did perform decently against Big Mom, and thanks to such a performance he now has a 3 billion bounty on his head and a number 25 on my list. At 24 I put Ben Beckman. Like Suiryu, I place Feetless Ben Beckman here because of reputation, of him being the right hand of an emperor. Now, I did put him higher because of the statement of him being the moon to Shanks' son, and also having Kizaru literally shook in his pants during Marineford. I would put him higher, but like I said, he has 0 feats. 23 to 21, I have the Legends trio of Sengoku, Rayleigh, and Garp. All three of which, while old, are all monsters in their respective rights, with Rayleigh having been able to fight casual Kizaru and stare down Blackbeard, Sengoku literally nearly one-shotting Blackbeard in Marineford, and Garp, who is now about to face Blackbeard in order to rescue Kobe. I think it's safe to say that the Old Man Trio deserves a spot in the top 30. At number 20, I have Marco the Phoenix. With his mythical Soen, his healing abilities, and the fact that he held off both King and Queen, Marco for sure deserves a spot in the top 20. At number 19, I have King the Wildfire, aka Kaido's first commander and right hand. This is definitely due to his incredible resistance and durability shown in his fight against Zoro, as well as the brief scuffles he had with Sanji and Marco. At 18, I got Katakuri. I know, he hasn't done much since the whole Cake Island arc, but his appearance in the movie reminded me of how much of a top tier in observation hockey this guy is. Not to mention he has all 3 forms of hockey and a busted devil fruit. Yeah, Katakuri is definitely my 18. At 17, I got the best chef in the business, the biggest simp in all of One Piece, Beansmoke Sanji. Yes, I put him over Katakuri, this due to him having 2 new power-ups in the form of his race suit and his genetic improvements finally kicking in. At 16, I have the Master Surgeon himself, Trafalgar T. Law, the drippiest character in One Piece. Period. Not only is he the best assist character of all time, but he has the best devil fruit of all time, being able to fight back-to-back Yonkos in both Blackbeard and Big Mom. His impressive showings in Wano, yeah, Law deserves this spot on the list. At number 15, I have Yamato, aka Alden's number 1 fan. Yamato did probably the best against Kaido outside of Luffy, showcasing her incredible might and showing she has all forms of advanced hockey. She definitely, for sure, deserves this spot. At 14, I have the one, the only, the future best swordsman of One Piece, as well as my personal favorite, and I might add, the best Straw Hat member, Roronoa Zoro. Doesn't need much explanation, his fight against King was super lit, And him being able to damage Kaido, and not only damage him, but make him dodge twice, taking the combined attack from both Kaido and Big Mom, and later one-shotting Mythical Soin Kaku? This man is the GOAT. At number 13, I have literally the lamest Admiral of all time in Grimble. Only reason he's here is because of the Admiral title. Otherwise, at number 12, I got Sabo, aka the Flame Emperor. Not much to say needed, other than the fact that he has Ace's Fruit, plus great Haki, was able to go toe-to-toe with Fujitora, and is the number 2 of the Revolutionary Army. He also was able to fight and escape both Fujitora and Grimble, showing again how trash Grimble is. At 11, I got the man Fujitora himself, a man with the power to literally Madara the battlefield. He is the current second strongest admiral, and probably my favorite one. At number 10, we have another featless person in the form of the number 1 in the Revolutionary Army, as well as Luffy's father, aka Monkey D. Dragon. I'm only putting him here because of speculation and the fact that he is known as the world's greatest criminal. So for me, he makes the top 10 just barely. Number 9, we have someone who has various feats in the form of Kizaru, the current probably strongest admiral, as well as the fastest. At number 8, we have Big Mom. Out of the current emperors, while she ain't definitely the weakest, I can't see her beating any of the others. She is a little bit too gullible, and the others are way too cunning. Number 7, I have none other than Kusan, aka Aokiji, the ex-admiral and current powerhouse of the Blackbeard Pirates. No need to talk much about him. He 1v1 Akainu for several days, was able to react and fight Whitebeard, froze an entire ocean. This man legit deserves to be in this spot. At number 6, I got Blackbeard. While many people tend to have him in their top 5, he remains to show us anything substantial. Like, the man was nearly one-shotted by Sengoku during Marineford, ran from Akainu, nearly lost to Law, and even conceded to Rayleigh. I'm sorry, until further notice, Blackbeard remains at number 6. On to the top 5. At number 5, that man, that killer, the current fleet admiral, Akainu, the baddest and maddest being alive. Consistently shown to perform well against other top tiers, beating Aokiji and going blow for blow against Whitebeard, as well as making Blackbeard run like a little bitch. Yeah, Akainu definitely deserves the number 5 spot. At number 4, I got the Gear 5 user, the main protagonist of all of One Piece, the future Pirate King, Monkey D. Luffy. Gear 5, Sun God Nika, is just revolutionary. He blatantly overpowered Kaido. Granted, Kaido was badly beaten and had been jumped by various characters through the entire arc, but he kinda toyed with him at the end. He also toyed with Lucci and easily defeated him, even though Lucci had achieved a mythical Soin transformation. So yeah, Luffy is my number 4. At my number 3, I got that man, that baddest man alive, the strongest creature in the world, Kaido. And yes, I know what many of you are thinking. Didn't Luffy actually defeat Kaido? Well, yes, technically he did. But let's be honest, like, Kaido literally beat this man twice. And the second time, he literally killed him. Not to mention, the man had to be jumped by various characters at the same time. Luffy only won because the man was so tired after fighting literally Luffy, Zoro, then having to fight the entire cast, then having to fight Yamato, then having to fight Luffy again, then having to fight Luffy again with Gear 5. The man deserves respect and my number 3 spot. At my number 2 spot, I have what you'll probably have been waiting for. I have Dracul Mihawk, greatest swordsman in One Piece. My reason is simple. Throughout the story of One Piece, he has been multiple times stated to be Shanks' rival. Not only that, but I think it's safe to say he has all forms of advanced Haki, as well as a dark blade of the highest caliber. And my main reason is he is literally Zoro's main goal. That and the fact we haven't seen nothing remotely close to his max. So yeah, Dracul Mihawk at 2. At number 1, to probably no one's surprise, we have the most mysterious character in all of One Piece. The conqueror's Haki God, the man who even the Five Elders respect, the one literally closest to becoming the Pirate King, Roger's prodigal son, Red Hair Shanks. Don't need much. His Haki makes admirals check in their boots, his skills are compared to Mihawk's, his presence stopped Marineford War and Kaido. He is the man Luffy admires, and my number one. And there you have it, folks, my top 30 One Piece characters. Have a blessed rest of the day, and see you on the next one.